but when you change your shoes, it's your dad symbolizing you, giving you away, because that's when he does that. He changes your shoes for you from like sneakers into high heels to symbolize like you're getting older and you're growing up.
Hey guys, here's the Jóvenes podcast, and we're here at Museo de las Américas. I'm Ashley and I'm here with
Hazel.
And today we're going to be talking about quinceañeras. So your quinceañera's coming up. How do you feel about it?
It's just been pretty stressful overall. I'm kind of nervous, and that's kind of it. Like, I'm just stressed and nervous more than anything.
What's the main thing that's been stressing you out?
Probably all my chambelanes. Like, I've had at least 10 of them already, and a lot of them dropped out. So, like, I have to keep finding new ones. And I don't have friends, so, like...
yeah, that's kind of stressful. They shouldn't be dropping out like that.
Yeah, but it's because all my chambelanes are older, so they all have jobs and stuff like that. So.
That's fair, to be honest. And, I don't know, do you think it's expensive?
Yeah, pretty expensive. I mean, my parents have spent a lot of money.
How much has it gotten to now?
Right now, it's at 30,000.
30,000. And there's still more to go, huh?
And there's still a whole month of more payments.
It's going to be a lot.
It's mostly just like the event center and like a photographer. Because like if you want a good photographer, that's almost 10,000. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true. And what's your favorite thing like that you're like really hoping that comes out good?
My dress. I love my dress. That's like the main part of everything. And it's just my favorite thing out of everything.
Well, tell me more about it. How does it look? How is it?
It's a sage green dress with a corset, and it's like see-through, and then it has a big bow in the back, which is what I really wanted, a big bow.
That's cute. That sounds really cute.
Yeah, because my theme is Princess and the Frog. So
that's nice. Having a theme, I feel like helps. I didn't have a theme when I did it. It was just a color.
Yeah, no, a theme really does help because it helps you like plan out more accordingly. Like it gives you like a color scheme and everything.
That's true. And I don't know, have you like... during the time that you were choosing your dress or anything, did you see a different color dress and you're like, oh, maybe I want that instead?
Actually, no, I didn't. I knew what color I wanted, and when I did go try on other dresses though, because I think I tried on about it like 5-6 other dresses, I didn't like any of the colors. Like at first, I wanted purple, but then I tried on a purple dress and it washed me out so bad, so I hated it and I did not like it. And then I tried on a blue. I didn't like blue. It was like a baby blue, though. And I didn't like that one. And a red. Oh, I hated the red. I do not like how red looks on me. So I just ended up with sage green. Like, it was, like, not my original plan, but it came together.
Yeah, once you, like, tried it on, you're like, I'm set on this one.
I was set. And it's really hard right now to find a sage green dress just because it's, like, a newer color. So... yeah. I had a hard time finding one, but I did end up finding my dress.
That's good. I feel like finding your dress is like the most special time because you're like, I found the perfect dress.
It's really hard to find the perfect dress. Like, you know, once you know it's your dress. Yeah. Like, you can tell. Like, you fell in love with it. Like, you could tell when you know. I
feel like it's kind of the same for like a wedding dress. You're like, that's the one. Yeah. It's the same thing. I feel like a quince, I was saying this yesterday, it's like a quince is just a pre-wedding.
Yeah, but like also like the meaning of a quince is like you're like a little girl turning into an adult, you know, like, and then once you have your wedding, it's like you as an adult. So like,
yeah, it's kind of like the evolution. Mm-hmm. Are you going to have, so I've seen a lot of people have like, if they have a younger sibling or a cousin or something, do kind of like a little dance that them older and younger?
Well, my mini-me, she's only a year old. So she's bad. So she's probably not going to listen. So I probably won't than anything, but hopefully I'll try, but she's bad. So we'll see.
Okay. I mean, were you like that when you were younger?
Yeah, I was.
At least it runs in the family.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm going to try with her. But
how does your family been feeling?
Everybody's really excited, like more than anything. Like people who are closer to me, like they'll come to my practices and they'll come watch like the dance and everything. And everybody's like pitching in. Like one of my cousins just bought my shoes today for my day. They're Jordans, they're 4s in green. So
type shit.
It's pretty exciting.
And I don't know. Do you have any questions?
No, not really. How was your quince?
It was good. Our DJ kind of sucked.
I don't even know who my DJ is. That's kind of a
Girl.
problem.
What do you mean you don't know? It's just a random dude.
Yeah, it's because it came with the salon. So, like, I don't know.
Oh.
I have never met him.
I don't think I've ever heard that a DJ that comes with a salon.
My cousin's photographer came with hers.
Huh. I didn't have that. I had to
Yeah.
get everyone separate. I had to pay everyone separate.
No, mine comes with, like, the catering, all the staff, the bartender, the DJ,
Oh, you rich.
all the decorations.
Now
That's
you
what I'm saying. It's expensive.
No, I had to do everything separate. Like they just gave us a salon. They're like, oh, y'all have to decorate. There's tables there. They didn't have like the manteles and stuff. Nothing.
Oh,
we had to
no.
get everything. We had to get the food. Everything.
No, mine comes with all that.
All right, you're rich. No,
Not really, just spoiled.
Yeah. I mean, being spoiled helps sometimes.
La quinceañera is a symbolization of your little girl turning into an adult, and there's like special parts of your quinceañera, like the church. I'm having a church, and it's basically you're there to celebrate the day with your family and give your thanks to God. That's what the church is for. And then there are special things like that go into that. So when you change your shoes during your quinceañera, like in the middle of your dances, because you have your vals and your surprise dance, that's in the middle of that. Well, I'm having mine in the middle. I know people who have done it before, but when you change your shoes, it's your dad symbolizing you giving you away, because that's when he does that. He changes your shoes for you from like sneakers into high heels to symbolize like you're getting older and you're growing up. And like your necklaces and your rings, like everything has a special meaning to either towards your family or towards like a religious reason. Like for me, the ring is a symbolization of me giving my life to God at the same time.
Yeah. Also, adding up to the changing the shoes. For me at least, it was after he had changed my shoes. It's usually that he takes you out to your your first dance as like to say a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes you out to your first dance, and then after that's like, oh, your family dances with you, symbolizing that like they're giving you away, that you're not a little girl no more, like you're growing up. And yeah, with the necklaces and stuff, everything means something. It's always everything that your jewelry is always given from someone else. It's never your own jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the ring was given by my tias, the necklace used to be my mom's, and the bracelets came from my dad, my padrinos, all that stuff. It always comes from other people because it's like they're giving you, as they say, like the first things that you're gonna have as a woman now.
Yeah. Personally, my dad's extra, so he bought me all brand new jewelry. So my madrina is gonna give me all that stuff at my church, because I have two madrinas though. I have one of my baptism and then my other one of my communion. And my communion one, she's gonna give me my necklace.
Are you gonna have padrinos, like 15 padrinos?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, still my madrinas, because they're a big part of my life, as if they're the only family that I have that lives here, because the rest of my family lives in California. So they're the only two people that I have here to be with me. And I grew up with like all of them. And my madrina, she's very special to me. I love her with all my heart, and she just means the most to me. And getting to share my special day with her is like really important to me. And at my quince, she's going to be the only one wearing purple.
Oh, that's
because purple is my favorite, like one of my favorite colors. And I just want her to have that color. Like that's the color I chose for her. And then my two cousins that are the closest to me are going to be wearing pink, because in the movie Princess and the Frog, Tiana's best friend Lottie, she wears pink. So that's what I'm kind of representing with them.
The symbolism of like the colors and stuff. That's really nice. Yeah, I feel like something we didn't mention, like all the jewelry is put on at church, so you're not wearing anything when you walk into the church. Then after like I feel like it's like mass and some talking and whatnot. Then they sit you down and they just come up. They put your jewelry on and they come with a special candle.
Yeah.
And after you blow that out, it's like that's the time when you're like giving yourself to God and stuff.
Yeah, all my jewelry is going to be put on in like the middle of mine, I believe. And also my crown, I'm going to have 2 different crowns. I have like a smaller one for like my church and like the beginning of my quince, and then I get it changed Also, I think that's by my mom, though. My mom's changing my crown.
Okay.
Because she's the one who knows how to put bobby pins in. I don't want it to fall off.
Yeah, that's true. I had so many bobby pins put in. That kind of hurts, low key.
Oh, thank God. I used to have like really thick bangs. So I let them grow out. And I'm so happy I let them grow out, or my hair would look so botched. Like, thank God I let it grow out. Because for my pre-photo shoot, my hairstylist, she also came that day so I could get my hair done. And when she did it, she's like, wow, you have very long hair. And I was like, thank you. I used to have a bob. Like, that's so good. I let it grow out.
Yeah, me personally, I like short hair, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
But for my quince, they did make me grow out. They're like, in a year in advance, they told me, you're growing out your hair, you're not cutting them. Like, why? You need to have it long. It's
like,
better to have it long.
Looking back, did you not, it was good keeping it, huh?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because I feel like I was able to experiment more with like different hairstyles now that it was long than when it was short. So
yeah, I had cut mine like really short, I think like 2 years ago, and I have not touched it since. Like, I'm too scared to cut it because what if someone cuts it too short? Like, I will cry. Like, it took me so long to get here.
Yeah, that's true. But going back to your crown, you said you're gonna have two. Do you have? So I only had one, but you're gonna have two. Is there any symbolism between that?
Not necessarily. I just want, my crown is like not that big. I say it's like medium sized, so it's not like the biggest crown, but it also goes with my theme. So like, after my dad changes my shoes, my mom will put on my crown, so then my mom can have her special moment too.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice, giving them both a special moment.
And then my tia is gonna give my dad my shoes since they're brother and sister. So like, I think that'd be like a special moment as well. Oh, especially because nice. I grew up with her. I grew up with her because I used to live with her though. Oh. So I'm close to her, but like not as close as I am with my Nina.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I feel like being close to your family is something really important when it comes to these times. Because I know like you have like your padrinos for baptism or stuff, and then y'all just like grow apart. But staying close to them is something really important that I found in like Hispanic. It's like really important to be close to your family and just close with everyone in general. Yeah, especially because like having a big family does mean a lot to me. Like, even though I complain about it, I have a lot of like, I complain about my siblings because I have twin brothers. Oh, so they're something. But like, even though I complain about having a big family, like at the end of the day, it's always a good thing to have. Like, at the end of the day, family is who you're gonna have. Like, you're not gonna have anybody else. You're gonna have your family. Yeah, like family always comes first, and like the Hispanic stuff, it's always like family comes first. It's family reunions, family this, family that. Family parties, everything. Like, it's always gonna be your family. They're always gonna be first in line when it comes to anything important or needing something. It's always that's why I think a quinceañera is so special, because I'm pretty sure everybody got the decision: do you want a quince or do you want a car? So yeah, I did not choose the car. I chose the quince. But my cousin, for her quince, she got her quince and a car. So okay, well, it's because that's what she spent her quince money on. The money that she got for her quince, she bought a car. How much money did she get to buy a car? That's a good question. That was before inflation, though. That was like a good 5 years ago. No, I had the decision between a quince, a car, and a viaje. Yeah. But it was... My cousin got both. One of my other cousins in California, she got she got a sweet 16, but for her 15, she went to like all of Europe. Like, she went to go tour Europe. Yeah, that's what my dad said. Like, if you don't want a quince, I'll get you a car. If you don't want a car, I'll pay you to travel to Paris or something. Because I've always wanted to go to Paris. Yeah. It's like a dream of mine. So... And the question of all, do you think of how much money we spend on quinceañeras? Do you think it's worth it? I do think it's worth it, just because it's a good thing for like memories. Like, even though it's a lot of money and like a lot of effort and like a lot of stress, like it's worth it at the end of the day, because you get to show like yourself becoming a woman in front of like all your family. And yeah. Is there anything that like you feel like you could spend more on or less on? Oh, that's a good question. I say my photographer. Photographers these days are so expensive. Like, even if you just want a decent one, oh my God, it's so much. They're pretty expensive. But I mean, to be honest, if you see the results afterwards, you're like, okay, maybe that was worth it. Then it's worth it. After then it's worth it. Yeah. So be it about the quince questions, but this is your first podcast. So to wrap it up, how do you feel now that you're done with it? I don't know. I'm just like neutral about it. Like,
not too happy, not too like nervous.
Are you less nervous than you were at the beginning?
Probably, yeah. I'm not as shy, like not as lenient anymore.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for our podcast. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed and learned something, a thing or two. So, bye.